This empty lot will be Augusta's newest entertainment hub, replacing the iconic James Brown Arena for a modern space built for bigger shows and bigger crowds. When you check your mailbox, you're probably expecting bills or letters or maybe even a package. But for some Georgia voters, they're getting a notification that their voter registration is being removed. Drivers, put your phones down. Starting this Labor Day, South Carolina's hands-free law is now in effect, and police are cracking down on distracted driving. Officials are still looking for Susan Rhodes, a missing woman who was involved in a vehicle collision. Officials say the collision happened a little bit earlier today, and one of the drivers ended up landing in a ditch. The woman got out of the car and she started walking disoriented, according to officials, into the woods of Gregory Lake Road in the Gregory Lake subdivision. It's a holiday weekend, and with the holiday, a lot of people are out on the water, either in boats or on jet skis. So to make sure you're being safe on the water, I rode around with the game wardens of Georgia to learn about their safety procedures. From dental hygiene to respiratory therapy and more, Augusta University's College of Allied Health Sciences is giving young students the chance to get hands-on learning for the many paths in healthcare.
My work corner, like I had my iPad set up there.
Aaliyah Warman had just clocked into her remote job when she heard her dog barking and a loud banging on the door. Her neighbor was yelling there was a fire.
So I went across her yard and I saw a fire up under her carport. So after that, I made sure I went and knocked on her door to get her out. And before I can go back to the carport, it had flamed up real high and fast.
It started here and moved its way up.
I'm told the flames had started from the faulty wiring right above her work desk in the attic, but she never smelled smoke. Airflow spread the heat through the house without warning.
Where the air, whatever like entrance the air was going through, it followed through there and then went down and it just spread.
Within seconds, her ceiling caught flame and the fire raced through every room. Warman, a formerly homeless mother who had finally settled in this house for a year, lost everything. Clothes, furniture, her daughter's new toys, even her car melted in the driveway. When she reached out for resources, this was their response.
I either choose the $325. He's like, because that's how much you can get paid. He's like, that's how much you'll get paid due to your demographics, and you're a single mom. You won't get any continued help after that. Your case would be closed at Red Cross.
Both Warman and her dog were able to escape. The flames were just feet away from her neighbor's yard when firefighters arrived at 7:45 a.m. She says the fire took everything, but she's grateful her children were away on spring break.
I felt like I failed them. I said I wanted to give them the home that I didn't have.
The family is currently staying with relatives as they work to recover. A friend of Warman has created an online fundraiser to help her and her daughters get back on their feet. Augusta Mayor Garnett Johnson says city officials have met with the facility's owner, but conditions at Bon Air Apartments remain a major threat to public safety.
But there's only so much you can do if you don't have help from the ownership and the management team to make sure that they're doing some of the things to keep it secure.
Mayor Johnson says it's not just about the people living inside the building, it's about the entire community, but change is hard to reach without support from the landlords.
Crime levels are probably higher here at this property and the other property that's owned by this owner than others throughout the city, and we just needed to be addressed.
For those who live at Bon Air, they say mismanagement and neglect are major concerns. Roxanne Allen says she's reported floods, power outages, and elevator failures on multiple occasions, but nothing seems to change.
And they're allowing these things. They don't care about our safety or our health in this building. I had to call Richmond County Code Enforcement just 3 days ago yet again because the elevator shut down, trapping 4 people inside of it.
She says the conditions make residents feel ignored.
These are things that jeopardize us, like floods and mold and insecure elevators, things to that nature, but they're still making us to deal with them as if we don't matter as a people.
Even property staff members say more needs to be done.
We had a few ups and downs with shootouts down here, and we're trying to pull together.
But after years of trying to improve Bon Air, city leaders say time may be running out.
If the owner has not taken the initiative to improve the conditions and the safety of the folks that live here, their license should be placed on probation. I fully support that.
The Richmond County School District says the driver was pulling into a lot on Peach Orchard Road to address a disciplinary issue when the bus was hit from behind. Grandparent Renza Bing says her grandtwins told her the accident happened right after an altercation between two kids on board.
What she told me, she was sitting by a young lady, and two of the kids got into a fight. And some kind of way, I guess the bus driver was trying to get it figured out, and it caused her to slam on her brakes, and I think a car hit them from behind.
Bing says she noticed something was wrong when the bus missed its scheduled stop.
I was at the bus stop waiting on them, and when they did not come, their bus was supposed to arrive at 4:44. So by about 10 after 5 is when I got a call from my daughter. So I rushed up here, and they were on the bus at least 30 minutes of the time that I was here.
She says the bus was turned off in over 80-degree weather and children were sweating. She bought a bag of ice to help them cool down.
And the children, they were drenching wet, they were sweating. It was really bad, so I bought a bag of ice and tried to put it inside the bus for the children to try to cool them off.
She praised one officer who showed compassion on scene, but felt students should have been removed from the bus sooner.
And he was doing the best that he could. You know, it was chaotic, but it was controlled chaos. It's because my suggestion was, why don't we pull the children off the bus, and then we rally around them until the parents get here, until we get some control, or till another bus arrives.
After a long wait and painful journey, 61-year-old Odie Screws remembers the exact moment his life changed.
He came in and said, "We got you a heart," and I cried. You know, you start thinking about that somebody else's family is, you know, a donor, somebody has passed away, and then their family's hurting.
That gift of life brought relief, but also reflection. Screws spent years living with a device that kept his heart going, but he didn't get to enjoy the things he used to.
I got a 20-year-old son, and you know, me and him along at home, if something happens, and it did. I mean, he saw me get transported to the hospital like 7 times. When you're sick like that, you're wondering, you know, will I see my kid accomplish things? You know, what will I get to see?
For his son, Peyton, it'll be the first Father's Day in years he gets to spend with his dad outside the hospital.
Not having him there prior Father's Days, it's unfortunate because you see all your friends out there and they're spending time with their dad, and it was just unfortunate that all the past Father's Days had been him in the hospital, not able to enjoy it. So having him there really makes it better.
The family is making up for lost time, making new memories to account for the ones they missed.
We got to go to our first NASCAR race, start the first pitch at a Green Jackets game, and that was fun.
LifeLink of Georgia helped facilitate Screws' transplant, and they say it's stories like his that show just how life-changing organ donation can be.
Your legacy can continue. So in Odie's case, he's a donor. His legacy is continuing. Whoever that donor was, he's now going to be a father, right? He can celebrate Father's Day.
And for Odie Screws, every moment is a reminder of the person who made his second chance possible.
By being an organ donor, you're really going to live on, because I'm not going to forget the person who did this for me. I don't know who it is, but I know that I won't forget